All right, hey y'all. I know that it's been a little bit. I thought I'd do a quick little vlog about kind of some of the things going on and why it's been a little bit quiet because there's been a little bit of be behind the scenes type stuff going on. I had family in for Thanksgiving, all that, and so I took a little bit of time off and did some other stuff that kind of needed to get done. So I thought I'd take you through that and take you through a couple things that are going to be coming in the next probably about week or maybe 2 weeks. So let's take a look at kind of what's been going on. So one of the biggest behind the scenes things that really is a super boring video, but is super critical to kind of my work process is all these drawers. So this is where I store all my parts. And I got a fifth drawer probably about a month or two ago now. And I finally got around to building it and getting it starting to use it. Um, and so that was kind of a huge project and still an ongoing project. Moving some stuff around, making some stuff make more sense. As you can see, this is all foliage now. Plates are always there and have always been there, but I label them down to the finest thing, sort everything out. And so this has been a huge project undertaking that's taken quite a bit of time because it takes a little bit of thought process. Like these are empty for now. Because when I first did this, I definitely had more parts than I had storage for. And so I didn't leave any empty room for expansion as I started to add more parts. And so I kind of ran into this problem where I was sorting stuff over here, and then I had nowhere to put the stuff that was being sorted. And so I finally have that problem, I don't want to say solved, but definitely in a much, much, much better place than it was a little bit ago. I got this guy in. So this is on my to be built very soon. Got the gift with purchase as well. So I'm excited to build that. City is all still kind of where it's been. This still needs kind of cleaned up as far as fig placements and just some detail stuff. But, it's all pretty good, all lit, all of that. Moving on down here. This is going to be a feature video here in little bit. So this guy's currently on sale for 20% off. So I actually bought a second copy of that. And in very soon, I am going to have directions and do a video on shortening these cars. Because as you know, these cars wreaked havoc on my layout. And so I completely redid some spots of my city to accommodate the size, not the size width, the size length of these cars. They're just massive. And so over the break, I was playing around in Studio, and I figured out a way to shrink about 12 studs off of these, which is huge because that means that's almost 3 cars in the span of 2. And so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to do first a video about modifying just these 2 cars and what you can do to the interior to kind of keep them similar. And then when I get my 2 extra cars, with my extra set, I'm going to actually do some brand new cars. I'm going to do a baggage car, and the reason I'm going to do a baggage car is so that I can hide a battery pack in there so that I can light this as well. So I'm going to do a baggage car, and then I'm going to do a observation car on the back. So that's kind of the long-term plan for that, and I do plan to do those as downloadable in instructions eventually as well. Kind of as a experiment into that land. I haven't played too much with that. So I'm excited to kind of learn some of that type of stuff and, kind of learn about that as well. I think that'll be fun. I think that's something that I haven't seen anyone do. I don't think I've seen anyone shorten the cars. I've seen people do all different types of mocks, I guess mocks or alterations to the engine to make the engine motorized and be able to pull these cars, but I haven't seen anyone shrink the cars. And so that's coming very soon. I was able to save most of the details. The 2 details that I was not able to save is obviously I can't fit the full printed tiles across the top. I'm hoping that I can kind of figure out which ones I can stick together so that it still looks good. Because I will be able to fit 2 of these on each car. And I was not able to save, I don't think, this part of the car as well. This brick is 2 studs too long, I think, for what I'm trying to do. But I'll know more about that when I actually go to build the physical cars. I've just been working in studio on them. So when I go to build the physical cars, I might see a way that I can make these still work. Because I would like to get some custom printed ones for the extra cars. So that's coming very soon. That I don't want to say that'll be the next video, but that'll be within the next 2 weeks for sure, because I'm very excited about that project. This is still a mess, but a couple things have been going on. I need to work on some lighting things, which is why I've kind of stalled a little bit, because I just got to think that out, because I want to start getting my lights put along the pathway and getting some stuff wired. I got this guy. This is now a firing cannon, so he'll actually light his little torch in there, and then the cannon lights, shoots, and it makes sounds and stuff, and it's super cool. I'm very excited about that. I have one more of those to stick somewhere in here. I'm going to put quite a few over there when I get to that. So I want to stop adding slopes on this, and I want to get some lighting stuff done. And I got to really think through how to wire this in a way that it is still portable. So that's kind of been on a little bit of a pause just because of so much other things going on that I need to kind of devote my full brain power to figuring out some of this stuff, and I just have not had my full brain power to devote to that. This is obviously still ongoing. I am going to build, Brick Artisan has a extension for this top part to make it taller. I've kind of took his idea, kind of modified it a little bit to kind of work with my vision for it. So I'm waiting on some parts for that, but that's why the top's off there. But it's going to go up there, and eventually I'll work on this area. I need to get a little further on this so that I get this back in there and kind of figure out what that transition looks like. The beach I'm pretty happy with. I need to maybe do a little bit of work on that because that lug mock thing is coming up pretty soon. So I need to kind of have my proverbial crap together for that. So that might get attention sooner than some of this other stuff back here. I have ordered some more lighting kits because they were on sale during Black Friday. So I got enough, or I got the last remaining kits I needed. So I got for the police station, I got for the botanical garden. No, I didn't get, maybe I did get for the botanical garden, but I'm going to heavily modify it if I did get that. I don't remember if I did or not. For the museum, and that might have been it. I think those are the last couple sets, like actual sets, that I needed to get for over here. So I can start lighting this eventually. And then lastly, I redid my desk with the vision of up here being the Ninjago stuff. So I actually did crack this guy open. To be honest with y'all, I needed to break that seal. I've had that set for at least 2 years. I got it like 2 years ago in a deal for my Palace Cinema and a police station sealed. And I needed to break that seal because if I waited much longer, I was never going to break that seal because it was going to be worth more money than what I have in it. And it would have made more sense to resell it and buy an open one. But I wanted the build experience because everyone says these are fantastic sets. So I really wanted the build experience, and I knew if I didn't break that seal in the next couple months, I was never going to break that seal. And so I broke that seal. I have started building it. I've got the first layer done. That's over in the living room. So I've been sitting on the couch with Harley building that in a couple bags or like a bag or so a day. Just so many parts. Very cool build. I'm very excited. I'm very glad I did that. But that just kind of needed to happen. And so my kind of idea is that I will put them all the way across here and have them kind of have the water on the front edge kind of spilling over because I need this to block the LED here at my desk. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have like the water spilling over the edge. I think that'll be super fun. So that's kind of my grand plan for that. Obviously, that's the only one I have right now. I'll pick up the current one here soon. And I will pick up the older ones if I ever find them for not an arm and a leg and a second mortgage. Because I'm just not going to pay up that amount for them on you know, full market value. If I can get a deal on them, I will. But yeah, so that's what kind of that vision is up there. And yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at. This is getting sent off for the Lego buyback program to get a little bit of money back and to fix some of my sorting woes. But I think that's all we got for right now. Yeah, I don't got anything else new, I don't think. This is just kind of here for now. I really need to work on that. But that's someday. But yeah, so that's all. Like I said, there's lots of things coming soon. I'll probably work on the lighting, cabling, and lighting the pathway for this. That'll probably be the next video out, followed shortly by this video. Because I think those are both very achievable things in the near future. Holidays get a little rough just because there's so much going on here with my job and family life. So yeah, that's all I got. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can follow along, because there's definitely some more fun stuff coming. I'm very excited about this. I think this is going to be super awesome. But anyways, thanks, y'all.